We now look at transpose of a matrix. So transpose of a matrix has a symbol to the power capital letter T, to the power capital letter T, or to the index T as a capital letter. So T stands for the transpose. So when you are transposing a matrix, you are changing the rows to become the columns, and also the columns to become the rows. In the other way around, it is the interchanging of the row into the column and also the column into the rows. For example, we have this one. The transpose of this matrix, it will be, since this is the first row, this is the second column, the second row. First row, second row. So the first row will become the first column. Okay? And the second row will become the second column. In other way around, it is the interchanging of the row into the column, another row again into the what? Into another column. So then the columns into the rows, the columns into the rows. In other way around, if you are to say the order of this matrix, we'll say this matrix, the order is 2 by, because there are 2 rows, but columns are 3. So this is 2 by 3. Now if we transform this one, or we transpose it, now the rows, instead of being 2, they are going to be 3, because now we are forming 3 rows, but the columns are now 2. So this is what we mean by saying transpose. Let's go to the examples we have here. What would be the transpose of matrix P? So we'll say matrix P to the power T. T stands for transpose. What is the row here? The first row will become the first column. So we're going to have 6 and 8 is the first row. It has become the first column. What is the next row? The next row will become the next column. So the next row is 7, negative 4. So it will be like this, 7, negative 4. So this is the transpose of matrix P. Now let's go to transpose of matrix Q. So matrix Q, the transpose will be the first row, which is 6, 4, 3. It will become the first column. So we have this one. Then the second row, which is 2, 9, 1, it will become the second column. So this is what we are going to have. So this is the transpose of question number B, which is matrix Q. Let's go now to matrix R. So matrix R, how many rows are there? There are 2 rows. And how many columns are there? There is only 1 column. The rows are 2, but the column is only 1. So now we are now transposing this one. Okay, so it will be the first row, it will be the first column. Then the second row will become the second column. So if you go to the order of this matrix, it is 2 by 1. But once you transform it or you transpose it, it has now become 1 by 2. So that is what we mean by saying transpose. We go to question number D, which is matrix S. Matrix S has the order of matrix, which is 1 by 2. So the transpose of matrix S, it will be 2 by 1. So this is the row. So this one, it will be changed into the column. The first row will become the first column. So I'm going to have 3 and negative 2. How many rows are here? There are 2. How many columns? There's only 1 column. So this one is 2 by 1. This one is 1 by 2. So this marks the examples under transpose. Let us now look at the exam question based on this. So these are the exam question. We have question number 1, which says given that A is equal to 1, -3, and +5, then the second row is 2, 1, and 0. Then the question is find the transpose of A. These are exam questions, by the way. So we have question number 1, we are finding the transpose of matrix A. So we'll say transpose of matrix A, the first row will become the first column. So we are going to have and 5. Then the second row will become the second column. So this is what we are going to have. So we go to number 2. Number 2. Question number 2 is the transpose of a matrix A is this. Find matrix A. So the transpose of this matrix, the transpose of matrix A, which is not known, is -1, 4, and 5. So now we are finding matrix A. So the transpose of any matrix, it is the same matrix but with interchanging rows and column. So this means that for us to go to the original matrix of matrix A, of which its transpose is -1, 4, and 5, it means that we have again to interchange this one. This row